I've got this insane magical cauldron. Whatever you throw in transforms. Quality or quantity, doesn't matter. Toss in 1 low-grade spirit stone, get 10 top-grade ones back. Drop in a yellow rank spirit fruit. Out comes a heaven rank 1. Chuck a rank 3 beast in, and it comes out a rank 9 divine beast. But honestly, that still wasn't enough for me. And that's when a crazy idea hit. What if I jumped in myself? Would my talent completely transform? At this point, I was only at Chi refining stage 2, couldn't even master the most basic spells. Forget high-rank beasts. Even the weakest rank 1 beast would have me running for my life. So to play it safe, I decided to test it first with some ants and caterpillars. I needed to see exactly what happened to living things inside the cauldron. I grabbed a regular black ant and carefully dropped it in. The cauldron got warm and a faint red light flashed. The ant suddenly bloated to 10 times its size, turned blazing red, strange markings covering its whole body. Then golden text slowly appeared on the cauldron wall, Fire Vein Blood Ant. Rank 1 beast, carries weak fire spiritual energy. Its bite burns like fire. So yeah, living creatures could be refined and powered up by the cauldron. I was pumped, grabbed a twig and poked it. That Fire Vein Blood Ant snapped onto the branch instantly. The whole thing caught fire and turned to ash in seconds. I freaked out, grabbed my hatchet, and had to chop twice just to kill this mutant ant. Then I caught a bright green caterpillar and dropped it in. This time the cauldron glowed with a faint purple light. The caterpillar ballooned to several times its size, lost all its green, and turned a creepy deep purple. It was oozing thick, sticky venom. Just looking at it made my skin crawl. More text appeared on the cauldron wall. Purple venom worm. Rank 1 beast, loaded with deadly poison. Even early-stage Chi refiners can't resist it. I wasn't taking any chances. Used a twig to flick the purple venom worm out and stomped it flat. The venom hit the ground and straight up ate through it, leaving a tiny black hole. At this point I was certain. If a person went in, their talent would absolutely level up too. But I still had one big fear. Would I come out with a better spiritual root, or get twisted by the cauldron's power into some kind of freak? Then I thought about it. I was just a low-grade mixed spiritual root. My cultivation speed was basically crawling. Even if I turned into a monster, that's still better than being a useless nobody who can never advance. I took a deep breath, pushed down the nerves, and jumped straight into the cauldron. The second I was in, a warm, overwhelming surge of energy flooded through every inch of my body. My whole body glowed with faint golden light, my bones cracked and popped, and my physique was visibly transforming in real time. The text on the cauldron wall kept updating, from spiritual root purification to physical body strengthening. Finally, when the 4 golden words Heavenly Tyrant Physique locked onto the cauldron wall, a blinding golden light exploded out of me and blasted straight through the roof. Every single beam and pillar in the wooden cabin lit up like broad daylight. Not good, way too loud. If anyone in the sect spotted this, they'd come straight here. If the cauldron's secret got out, carrying something this powerful would get me killed. I didn't dare stay in any longer, forced myself out with everything I had. One quick gesture, shrunk the cauldron down and hid it inside my body. Then I bolted out of the cabin, jumped onto the roof, and scanned the area under cover of darkness. Everything was dead quiet. Nobody had noticed a thing. I finally let out a breath. Heavenly Tyrant Physique, I was completely losing it. This is literally the top-tier physique, second only to the Sacred Body in Legend. With this physique, cultivation speed blows past everyone, and physical toughness? Absolutely unmatched. If I hadn't jumped out early, I might have gone all the way to the Sacred Body. Looking back at the experiments, spirit stones, spirit fruits, ants, caterpillars, everything that went in came out roughly 10 times stronger. I was originally a low-grade mixed spiritual root. I figured bumping up to a high-grade mixed root would already be a miracle. Instead, I shot straight to the Heavenly Tyrant Physique, one step away from the Sacred Body. This cauldron's effect on living things is even more broken than on objects. But after the hype died down, I quickly snapped back to reality. The tallest tree in the forest is always the first one to get cut down. The Sacred Body is way too flashy. Expose it, and every disciple in the sect would come after me with jealousy and schemes. More people hunting for the cauldron too. Keeping it secret would get way harder. For now, suppress the energy signature, stay low, grow quietly. That's the smart play. I went back inside, ate a few of the refined spirit fruits, sat cross-legged, and started circulating my technique. In less than 2 hours, my spiritual energy had filled up noticeably. I'd already hit the late stage of Chi refining stage 2. At this rate, I could push for stage 3 tomorrow. The next evening, I slipped out to the orchard under cover of darkness, planning to grab a few dozen spirit fruits to help push through to Chi refining stage 3. But the second I reached the orchard gate, I spotted a group of big guys in servant robes walking up. Leading the pack was Zhao Hu, the head thug of the spirit field section. This guy was a known bully who pushed around all the other servants. Him showing up with his crew, obviously here to steal spirit fruits. My gut sank, but I put on a respectful face. Hey brother Hu, you guys here for an inspection? Zhao Hu let out a smug laugh. Inspection, my ass. We're hungry. Came to grab some fruit. I swallowed my anger and played it cool with a forced smile. Brother Hu, the sect just handed out yellow rank low-grade spirit fruits after dinner. Too many low-grade ones block your spiritual energy flow. Bad for cultivation. I knew the deal. Servant disciples only got low-grade spirit fruits monthly. Mid-grade was strictly for outer disciples. Zhao Hu was messing with me on purpose, angling for mid-grade spirit fruits. Cut the crap and go pick what I told you. Quit stalling. Go pick a few dozen mid-grade spirit fruits right now. You dare bring low-grade ones, I'll break your legs. Zhao Hu's face darkened and he backhanded me across the face. He was already at Chi refining stage 3. That slap hit hard. I stumbled, blood trickling from the corner of my mouth. He barked again. Go pick a few dozen mid-grade spirit fruits. You dare bring low-grade, I'll break your legs. Rage lit up inside me like wildfire. I wanted to charge at him right then and there. But I knew Zhao Hu was stage 3 and his boys were all stage 2. I was barely late stage 2. No way I was winning this, so I swallowed it. I wiped the blood from my mouth and said quietly, "My bad, Brother Hu. I'll go pick them right now." Zhao Hu snorted and shoved me in the back. "Move it. Don't waste our time or you'll regret it." I slowly got to my feet, back burning, rage absolutely boiling inside me. The cultivation world really is survival of the fittest. Even inside the sect, no strength means you're just everyone's punching bag. I couldn't even imagine how brutal it must be outside the sect's walls. Every bit of this humiliation, I'm logging it, and I will pay it back 10 times over. I walked into the orchard, picked 40 or 50 mid-grade spirit fruits, stuffed them in a bag, and handed it over. Zhao Hu grabbed the bag, gave it a toss, and grinned. "Smart move. All right, boys, let's bounce. We'll be back in a few days." I stood there and watched Zhao Hu and his crew disappear into the darkness, eyes stone cold. Back at the cabin, I didn't hesitate. Sat down, crossed my legs, and went all in on refining those spirit fruits. An hour later, the spiritual energy inside me hit its limit. I broke through to Qi refining stage 3. At this cultivation pace, I'll hit the peak of Qi refining in under 2 months. Zhao Hu, just wait. Once I hit stage 5, I'm coming for you personally. Today's shame gets paid back in full. But first, there's one more thing I need to handle. I'm now at Qi refining stage 3. By sect rules, I can go find the servant steward and pick up a low-level technique. Without a technique, even if my cultivation keeps climbing, I won't be fighting anywhere near my full potential. I also found out that on the 15th of every month, the sect holds an assessment for servant disciples to advance to outer disciple. Hit any one of 3 conditions and you're in. First, have a high-grade spiritual root. Even with 0 cultivation, you go straight to outer disciple. Second, reach cultivation level.